Good morning.
Good morning.
We've been working on getting our hand-hewn beams cleaned up, stained. We got clear coat on them, and now we are working on the floor/ceiling in the bedroom and then the craft room. It is going to look oh so nice.
We love it already. It's not even halfway done.
Nope, we're getting there. All right, let's get that one up. That should get us past the slant ceiling. But then we should be able to start figuring out our measurements and where we want it to sit on this wall.
What's that mark on it?
Planer mark. This is where it cuts to be a pain in the butt. There we go, I like it. My drills are over there.
Hope you really like those beams because they're running in your way.
I know.
Speaking of the beams, saw a lot of comments about people saying we should have left them natural and we went dark walnut. So I think we disappointed a bunch of people. I said maybe we leave it natural before we decide to stain it. We wanted more of a contrast, so we went with the dark walnut. Al's favorite was the darker, and I like either one. It looks really nice with the pine floors. I think for the ceiling, it's going to look really nice. I feel like some people say it might make a room look darker. It's only in two rooms, so I think it's going to look really nice. I think it's going to be really nice with the look that we're trying to go for in the house. We're really excited about it. The beams come out really, really nice, and yeah, I can't be more happy with how they came out.
So I want that laser to fall-ish, or right, that'd be. Gotta go in more.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, right there's good.
3/4, say. That's basically what you would have, and then that's where your wall would be, and then you would have, say, almost 5 inches of this exposed.
What do you want to do?
We're going off of the beam. I don't know what they went off of because their wall was originally inside of this on this end. But this is where it would fall if we go down the beam, which is what we have to do. Okay, so we're 121 and a quarter. 121 and a quarter. I think if we go with that, we might be square.
If we go in more?
Well, if we go with our beam and not off of what they used to have. They went off of something, and that was not square. But if I gotta move that beam, the post on top of the beam, and I think it'll put us down to 121 and a quarter because we're sagging up and over. Or we cheat the whole thing over 1 more inch, which that wouldn't hurt my feeling
Yeah,
either.
I feel like I want to do that.
And then the whole wall
Yeah.
will be sitting on this. That'd probably work. We'll have to move that 2x4, but that's fine. And then worst case scenario, we can just rip the old plywood and cut a new line so we can make it all the same all the way down. So instead of going,
I'd feel better to having the whole wall sitting on there than to have half of it. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut a whole bunch at 122 and a half, get them up to Al, and hopefully that will make the process of the floor go faster. Hopefully I cut it right so I don't have to keep cutting. I should be able to get 122 and a half pretty good. Then we'll probably have to change the measurement to something else because the floor might change. But we're going to go ahead and get a few of them out, see how it goes, and just keep cutting, get the floor put up, Yeah, I can't wait to see it done. Okay, so these are 12 footers. And so they're a little awkward if you don't get right in the center to try to get them balanced when you're carrying them over. Luckily, it's just a short distance, but I'm just looking a little bit out of sorts when I'm trying to get it over here. It's looking so good.
All right, I'm ready for another one. Okay.
All right, I better get back to my job or he's gonna get caught up and be waiting for me. I don't want him waiting on me. I want to be ahead of him. That's hard work.
Oh, hey there. I heard you sneaking up on me. Just because I got earbuds in, don't think I can't hear you. Because these are Raycon's essential open earbuds, and I want to thank Raycon for sponsoring today's video. See these things? Yeah, they're earbuds that fit on the outside of your ear that don't block your ear so you can hear your surroundings, but also they produce some really high quality audio for listening to your podcast, your music. You can watch your favorite YouTuber on YouTube with your phone watching, and nobody else has got to hear it if you don't want to disrupt everybody. These things are super light, super comfortable. They fit over the ear. They're lightweight. You can't even tell you have them on. You forget about them. And I can hear my surroundings. Like, I'm not yelling, like, hey, Gina, what was that, huh? Huh? So it's kind of nice to have a pair of earbuds that you can wear, that you can still be listening to everything, but still hear your surroundings. Because sometimes you want to be able to hear what's going around you, but you also want to be listening to music or have a podcast going. They come in different colors, so if you want a different color for you, your friend, one of your loved ones, so you're not mixing up your earbuds, you can do that. Here's the kicker. Raycon offers the same high quality audio as the big brands, but for half the price. One of the nice things is the earbuds hold up to an 8-hour charge, and the case they come with holds up to a 36-hour charge, and it's nice and small, lightweight, and slim. It fits in your pocket. You guys didn't even know I had it back there, did you? I forgot I had it there. If you guys want to get yourself a pair of Raycons, go to buyraycons.com/LumnahOpen or click my link down below and use promo code LumnahOpen, and that helps support the channel. I want to thank Raycon for sponsoring today's video. If it wasn't for sponsors like Raycon and viewers like you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do here at Lumnah Acres. So I'm going to finish getting back to work and finish listening to this podcast, and then we'll get back to the build.
That looks so good.
I think it looks even better from the underside.
I'll have to go down and look.
Looks so good.
I've been giving you the boards, but I haven't been paying attention.
You haven't been.
No. I'm on a mission to stay ahead of you.
Trying to bury me?
Yeah.
Nice. It seems pretty straight and flat. I'm not going to say it is 100% because you got hand-hewn beams, so everything is not perfectly flat and level here that you're attaching to, but it seems pretty good. It'll be nice to see what it's like when we're up on there walking around.
Yeah.
But even if we're up on there walking around right away, there's going to be a little bit of, because we don't have all of our screws in.
Right.
I'm trying to pre-drill everything, and then we'll have to go back around and screw everything. I'm not screwing everything down 100% right now because I don't want to be fighting a tight board in the middle to trying to get the next one in. So I'm only screwing in the middle where I need to suck everything in to get a good tight gap. Everything else I'm just pre-drilling, and then we'll go back afterwards and put all the center screws in and really tighten the floor down good.
Oh, that looks so good.
Doesn't that look really cool?
Really cool. So it looks like the halfway point is right here, so you're almost to the halfway point. And then about here, you would be almost done with the cabin room if it was that side.
Yeah, once you get to this wall, that'd be as many for the cabin room.
Yeah.
Cabin room's a little bit longer. We got a few almost full-length 16-footers, probably like 4 or 5 feet worth of those. And then these are just over 12 feet, the rest of them. All right, I am really happy with how it is coming out. It is looking so nice. I'm really liking the contrast between the beams and the natural pine. What do you think, Gina? You like the contrast?
I am loving it, and I'm just imagining what it will look like when we get finished, because we're just putting it up, then we have to finish it. We have a couple other things we want to add some character to it with, and it's gonna look so good.
So nice. Looks so good already. We don't even got any clear coat on it.
I'm just imagining, after a long, hard day's work, lounging on my couch, looking up at the beams, the floor, the ceiling, I should say. Yeah.
Trying to decide if I want to put my blocking in now or do it after.
What's blocking for?
So we have a place to screw the sheetrock to up high.
Oh.
Because this wall, you know what I mean, we're going to have sheetrock here. So we're going to have sheetrock come up. We're going to have a place to screw it to.
Probably easier to do it now.
That's what I was thinking. So if you want to cut me a 2x4, 35 and an 1/8. All right, that blocking is, so we're sheetrocking. This wall is going to come up in between the beams, nicey nice. And then our sheetrock will have something to screw to. That's what these are for. And here's going to have strapping, and then we're going to sheetrock the ceiling in the laundry room. Just enough. All right, we're going to have to rip this floor back. Let me get a couple of more of our floorboards in closer to here, and then we'll figure out how far. It's just probably like an inch or so of this we got to rip back. All right, let's rip our plywood now. We'll get that down to where it needs to get cut. Definitely smoked that blade. There are some nails in there for sure.
I love this color in it. And bonus, Farmhouse.
Well, that's not what we want to see already. We don't want no snow. We're not ready for no snow, guys. Ugh. I don't know if you are or not, but we're not ready for it. I know it's coming. I just don't want it yet. We have a lot of projects we still need to get done. We got to finish the fence, put windows in, get the heat going. The list keeps going. We're getting closer and closer. Insulation, we're getting there. But man, I want the warmer weather to come back. Yes, it's taking us more time to put these floorboards in and pre-drill and screw them. The other technique is to blind nail them on the tongue like this. I don't like that for a couple of reasons for this floor. You're not nailing both sides. You're relying on the groove to hold it in on the other side, which is fine. But I want to screw them in because nails can loosen over time. And these being hand-hewn beams, This is not completely flat, so you don't have like a whole mounting surface that you're securing to. So there is more chance for the nails to loosen over time. So we want to go ahead and screw them, and then we're gonna have to go back and plug them. We're gonna have to sand the floor anyways, so that'll sand down the plugs. We have a really cool idea for the plugs. They haven't shown up yet, so I don't want to say, because sometimes you don't get what you want, if you know what I mean. So we have those on order. They should be here. They should have been here. They're just not here yet. But yeah, it's gonna look cool. A little time consuming, but in the long run, it's going to be worth it, and it'll be a good floor. Wow. You don't want to work. I thought you were. You want to be. All right. So then we got a bow, and I'm walking around, sucking in all the bows as we go and screwing everything in. So that's kind of a slower process, but it's looking oh so good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So yeah, 6 feet. I mean, I like that right there. That looks good.
What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna have to go from the top.
It won't be till the very end. We'll have to put the last probably 3 or 4 in from the top.
Yep, and our strapping's in the way.
Yeah, we can move that stuff. It's the stage we're in.
I know, we just moved it there.
Put stuff somewhere, move it. Put stuff somewhere, move it. Oh, sounded like it fit nice. Thank you. That'll work. Perfect. Keeps me from having to get down. Thank you. I'll have you hand me those other two right there while you're here. What's that? Cool. Characteristical. Right, she's quite the character.
Do you want me to hand you the two at the ends? The two end ones now too?
No, because I won't have enough room to work. We'll have to get those from the stairway, because I'll have to do those from the top.
I wouldn't say you're working yourself into a corner, but you're working yourself into something.
Into a tight fit. I want you to step right over there.
Step where? On the where the beam is?
Yeah, right there's the little. There we go. That did it. Okay. That's all I needed.
That's it?
Yep.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Are you stuck?
Hope not. No, I don't think so. Find out in a minute.
Goodbye. It does seem like your hole's getting smaller towards the end.
It is. And then we'll just let the screw holes fill up with crud and we'll be good.
Yeah.
It's actually nice working the other way. I didn't have to be on my knees. For the last 2 1/4 boards, I'll have to be. You get down there on the outside edge, maybe. All right, stay there. This is going to be the fun one. So we have exactly 5 inches here, and that's what from here to there is. And then over here we go
Bigger.
5.5 already. So we're gonna have to cut the bottom of the groove so it'll fit over this, and then we'll have to trace and notch the board, and then we'll have to make a little filler strip for down there. All right, well, wait to make a little sliver down here till we finish the cabin room. We'll see what we have for scraps. We can just rip what we need at that point. It is crazy how flat this floor is and how strong it is. We still need to finish screwing the center of this floor down. From here over, I screwed everything as I went, and that is nice. Really happy with how it came out. A huge difference from when we started and what the floor used to look like. It was bowed this way and this way. That took care of it. I was a little skeptical if it was going to work, but it did. It feels good to have this floor done, but not only the floor. Let's go down below and see the ceiling. And I think this is my favorite part.
I think so too.
You like it? So in the laundry room, you can see the natural beams with the unfinished floor. It looks good, but in my opinion, it doesn't pop like the beams that we restored and stained. I personally like this look a lot better. There's so much more of a contrast. We are really happy with the way the beams and the floor look, the ceiling, I should say. Yeah, it'll be nice when we're living in here and we're sitting down enjoying the view from the couch.
We think it's going to be a nice focal point of the rooms. I think it's nice and cozy, relaxing. So we're very excited about it, how it came out. Seeing it all put together makes us even more excited because it was a vision in our head, and sometimes those visions aren't that great. This looks really, really good.
This is where we're going to end this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed the process of us going from what it used to look like in here to this now. And hopefully it's given you some ideas if you're redoing a house, especially if you find yourself in some uncharted territory. But then if you find some nice beams, hopefully you can make something out of it like we have. This is where we're going to end this video. Thanks for coming along on our farmhouse renovation journey. See you guys right back here in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.